American University here in Washington, D.C. is one of the hundreds of colleges and universities across the United States where young Saudis are studying. Fanta, head of the International Student Office, says having Saudis and other nationals here provides revenue and helps internationalize the university.
The number we have currently 66 Saudi students at the university, and I would say post 9/11 the numbers are continuing to grow. It averages about 10 to 15% growth each year in terms of Saudi students. We're always interested in getting students from around the world, and so from that perspective I would say the number of Saudi students for our size is probably the right size.
Ms. Av says the Saudi students generally do well, although she says they are sometimes less integrated into campus life than other students.
Among the students who come from the Middle East, North Africa region, I would say that given the number of Saudi students that we have, and I think also culturally, I would say that they're probably among our students coming from the region, the ones who tend to kind of congregate more among themselves. One is they tend to live off campus, and many of them live in places like Virginia and other areas where there's a sense of community. And so I would say they tend to be a little bit less socially integrated than some of our other students coming from the Middle East.
However, the university does what it can to help foreign students feel at home.
At the beginning of every fall and spring, we run a very robust orientation program, and the purpose of that is to really get our students exposed to other students from the beginning and begin to develop friendship with others. In addition, through our chaplain's office, we have a very robust Muslim Student Association, and through the Muslim Student Association, we have an imam who's a volunteer with the university who also tries to create a sense of community for our Muslim community here. And so this affords students from different parts of the world who share a common religion to come together and get to know others from around the world.
There are today a whopping 70,000 Saudis studying in America with King Abdullah scholarships. The Saudi Arabian Cultural Mission, with its 500 employees, have the job of guiding and supporting them.
When I came here in November 2008 to work for the Cultural Mission, there were 15,000 students. Today we have over 70,000 students, that's not including their dependents, and over 85,000 with dependents. Just the last month, over 5,000 scholarship students' files were opened.
Saudi Arabia hopes to jumpstart its development by training so many students at universities abroad.
Country faced the challenge of educating such a large number of students with the limited universities in Saudi Arabia. Hopefully, with the challenge of employment, another initiative will take place that will employ all these young men and women when they go back.
Over the last month, 5,000 new scholarship students were registered, and still they keep coming. These young men arrived recently and are still in their intensive English lessons.
Actually, I like studying in the United States, because I get a lot of education in the United States. Also, there are good college for program ALS.
Yeah, there are a lot of universities. It's got a higher rate for education, and you can say there are a lot of majors to studying for engineering education.
I'm gonna improve my life, and that's good, so good. Thank you so much for the King and for the giving us the opportunity to study here in America.
Officials expect the scholarship program to continue expanding for at least a couple of years more. There are now almost 150,000 young Saudis studying around the world with King Abdullah scholarships, nearly half of them here in America. The program is extremely expensive, costing the kingdom billions of dollars each year. But officials say it is pushing forward the rapid modernization of the country. Burton Bolek, KSA2, Washington.